sorry. I have the big stack of stuff in front of my camera again, so it took some effort to get the microphone turned back on. Anyway, hello again, everyone. Hey, Shannon. So, it's me again. It's been a while since I did a stream. I forget what happened last Friday. I think I just wasn't feeling well. Same with yesterday. I just was feeling exhausted after working for like a week straight and just coming down with something. Actually, I'm still kind of not at 100%. For some reason, I have this like weird crick in my neck that won't go away. Looks like the music's a little too loud. Let me turn that down. Let me know how the audio is, by the way. I know it's me, so my audio is always going to be fucked up, but you know, that's just the state of thing. Also, I was supposed to finish Druids today. It was now Will's turn to not feel well, so they had to call in. So follow flops_Will on Twitter. Wish them a get well soon, please. But yes, so last stream, we made this thing. The official Millennium Puzzle model kit by... not Ultimaker, that's a 3D printer. I forget what the brand is, whatever. We made the puzzle box, and the pieces within it. But I could not solve it, because, oh boy, when they said that this was a hard puzzle, they were not kidding. So we're gonna put that aside for now, because we actually have a lot to do today. Because now I'm proper into Gunpla, or I guess, what was it? Playmo was the acronym last time, if it's not Gundam. We have a bunch of model kits, because I don't want the whole stream to be just me struggling with the Millennium Puzzle the whole time. So, first, I got this thing. I mentioned this last Gunpla stream I did. I saw Kason made this, and also the Target by me had it. Clearly not a Target exclusive, unless they have Target in Japan or something. But yeah, this is the RX-78 Gundam America type, which looks completely ridiculous. It's America Gundam. On top of that, my god, I have such a big stack now. I got both of these. Is that showing up on frame? Yes, it is. The Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta kits. I pretty much just grabbed whatever was in the stores by me. But honestly, they do look kind of cool. And looking at like the pictures and such, it is kind of amazing they did the Gunpla formula, but for like non-robot things. Gunpla moment. Hey, Binzy, nice to see you. Oh yeah, by the way, here's a small spoiler for later. I looked through these. Here's the Vegeta's instructions for the model kit. Vineboom.mp3. I had a good laugh when I saw that. So yes, we have these two. We have America Gundam. We have... oh, crap. A Mewtwo model kit as well. This is the one I was interested in before I got Goku and Vegeta, because, like, similar to them, this isn't a robot, but it has, like, cool, weird shapes, but still would probably work with Gunpla. I am interested to see how he turns out. And also I have Mew around here somewhere, so that'll complete that. We have... I recently built Cell and Super Saiyan Goku. Oh, a Cell model kit would be really cool. Is it Perfect Cell, I'm guessing? A perfect ass. Yeah, I don't think anyone has any nostalgia for the other forms of Cell besides Perfect. We have Barbados Gundam. This one I'm kind of worried about, because this one seems like it might be kind of complicated. I'll send you a picture. Please do that. I'd love to take a look at it. Yes, Barbados Gundam looks interesting. Barbados, I love it so much. I hate Barbados, especially after my time with, what was that Gundam Overwatch that they had the open beta for a while ago? Yeah, he was really annoying in that game, but he looks cool. So that's why I have his model kit. And lastly, we have Arceus, another Pokemon one, which honestly, like, probably won't be as complicated as it looks, but it has the largest box, so I am somewhat intimidated. But also that could be kind of cool, though. God, I wonder if they have a Dragonair model kit, just so that way I could try and make some of the Pokemon Fusion things as a model. I think that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, and after I'm done with all of those, I will attempt to solve the Millennium Puzzle again. I am a huge model nerd. I'm still kind of starting out. I don't really know what I'm doing. But, you know, I am kind of, should I call you Momo or Akane? Whichever. Whichever works. Most people call me Momo, but, the double first name, I feel like, is versatile for nameage purposes. Also, hey, Cardinal, it's nice to see you. Oh, boy. Which one do I start with? What do you guys want me to do first? I should probably move the Millennium Puzzle out of the way, just so I don't get pieces everywhere. So like I said, we have Barbados Gundam, we have RX-78 Freedom version, we have Arceus, Mewtwo, Goku, and Vegeta. For the kits we have to get through today. Get my snips ready. I kind of want to start with Mewtwo, because I feel like that would take the least time. Ooh, hang on, let me make chat a little smaller, so I can actually see you guys. There we go. Been a while since I watched one of your streams. Well, I mean, you're here for a cool one, because, like, last Gunpla stream, I was, like, manic and nervous, because I have, like, a huge stack of stuff. You can't really see it, because it's off camera, but I have, like, a bunch of manga and VHS tapes holding up the webcam up there, and I was, like, constantly worried it was gonna, like, fall down or something was gonna break. But now that I kind of have a thing going, I'm a lot more calm, and I have more of a plan. And I kind of like this format. I like actually, like, having the physical me here, to kind of break up the gameplay. It's an interesting change of pace, and I mentioned this last stream, but like if you want to become partner on Twitch, doing streams like this that are multimedia streams instead of just video games apparently really helps. So it lines up nicely that I just want to do these more, and on top of that, you know, they help. I built the largest Gundam to date, the PGU Gundam RX-78. How big is that? That sounds interesting. I should stop playing with this. I'm getting distracted. I'm seeing one vote for Mewtwo. Let's call that good enough. Barbados, that's Arceus. Mewtwo! It's him. Where's Mew anyway? I think I moved it. Oh yeah, here it is. I still didn't find Mew's tail, but I did do the Mew model kit also. So, you know, this could kind of complete that set. Pretty cool, huh? Alright. Get this thing opened. Oh yeah, right, we still have tons of plastic to get through. I'm sorry if this is really loud and obnoxious. For the scissors! There we go. So let me just unearth Mewtwo from its plasticine coffin. Ah, it's so noisy, I hate it. Sorry, everyone. Oh no, it comes with stickers, I hate these. My hands are so shaky, so I'm not good at doing these. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. Let's put that back in there. And the instructions. Oh boy. Let's see. Model kit. Big. As shown last stream, I do actually have this Magikarp. It's probably my favorite of the Pokemon model kits I have. It's not the largest by size, just the most complex mechanically. The largest by size is Neo Zong at 3.5 feet tall, which I also have. Nice, that's pretty cool. Where's page 1? Yeah, no, that Millennium Puzzle model kit was surprisingly straightforward. It's just the difficult part is solving it. There we go. Here is Mewtwo. I guess step 1 is the head. So let's go do that. Oh, weird. I guess the head is already partially broken out of its sprue, I believe was the term I was told to use last time. Well, at least it just came right out. Let's go ahead and put the stickers on before I have a chance to lose them. Come on. Okay. So we have... What are these purple things? I'm actually not sure. We just need the eyes, though. So, let's just get one of them. Ooh. I think my finger is turning into a Banjo-Kazooie character. It is odd, though, because if you look, the sticker is supposed to cover it up. But look, you can see on the, Oh, I'm covering up my camera. Whoops. Focus. It's not going to focus. You can kind of see they molded the eye on the original model, which is a weird detail to have because, you know, the sticker is going to cover it up. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. There we go. That wasn't so bad. I don't know if it's just me. The camera seems to be lower quality than the last time. But, you know, it kind of can't be helped. Eye number 2. Eye Divine Cybermancy. Oh! Come on. Please get off my finger. I think I was a little off. Yeah, I was off. Darn it. There we go. Mewtwo. Angst. He's Pokemon Shadow the Hedgehog. Kind of. Okay. Now we get the other part of the head. Here. And it also just comes right. I assume because Pokemon, they really want these model kits to be, like, a lot easier than normal. Which, hey, works for me when we have so many of these to get through. Come on. This is clicking together. Why does it feel like it's not fitting together? Hang on, let's try that again. Uh-oh. Well, it's not coming apart, so I must be doing something right. How do I get you apart? Oh well. That's good enough. I'm willing to call that good enough. So, step 1, we have a head. Step 2, we need A1 and... Wait. Number 6 from A1 and number 12 from B2. That's weird, but okay. Which one's A1? This is A2, so... Here's A1. The other one I need? Oh, wait, no, we need I understand now. So we need these two. That to the side. I need to get Mew out of the way. There we go. So, we need to get... What was it? Are both of these just 6? No, because then it starts with A16 here, and then A16 also here. You think? Weird. Anyway. Let's just start with A16. So, A16. Whoa, there we go. And then B212. That's gonna be this one, B212. And these pieces just come right out. It's kind of nice. So we have A16 here. B212. Gotta go like this. in here? That seems correct. Okay. Okay, page 3. Now we need B211 to put in there. So that's gonna be this guy. Oh, there we go. I think it goes like this. I think the bottom spoke needs to go in there. And then snaps in here. Whoa. Okay. Bottom part goes here. That goes there. Okay. Where are they going with this? Okay, so now we have this weird mechanism going. So now we need B210. Down. B210 right here. Okay. And I guess let's go. Oh, I see. So like one, it's supposed to go in like this. So that way that this weird pulley system moves all of these. Strange, but okay. Okay, and now we need to get A17 and close this thing off before something terrible can happen. So A17 right here. I know technically you're supposed to use the snips, but it's like, for some reason a lot of these pieces are oddly loose. Together. There we go. Okay, I think I'm doing this right. Now we need A213, which is... what's this? This is A1, this is B2. Okay. A2 number 13, so this one right here. The smaller pieces seem to give me a lot more trouble. They don't just come out. Let's snip snips. Oh, there we go. That goes. Wait, hang on. Nope, there we go. Now it's fully closed. Yeah, that could have been bad, huh? That goes right on the chest. Well, in theory. How can I get you to stay on? There we go. It's starting to look like a Mewtwo. Okay, so now we need the other part. A214. 14. 2 out. Who's texting me? One first. Ooh, nice click. Go. On nice and tight. Maybe a little too tight, because this pulley feels like it's kind of struggling. But, you know, plastic on plastic, right? Okay. Okay. What else do we need to do here? Place the sticker starting here. What? Hang on. I don't understand what I'm looking at. So in this little crevice in here, I have to place one of these? But okay, I guess. Oh, this is supposed to go... I am not confident in this. This is supposed to go alongside here? Oh, I get it. That's why it's all, like... It has all these slots in here, because it's supposed to go on this curved surface. That it may not look very good. Yeah, it looks a little... but... Makes me wonder, why not just make that, like, its own piece that's in a different color? Just so it looks a little less crummy. Yeah, I tried. It'll probably look fine on camera because of Twitch compression and whatnot, but I'm kind of not happy with that. Anyway, step 8. We need to find A13. Guess I don't really need you anymore. So there's A13 right here. The belly. Oh yeah, speaking of Pokemon, if I get too stuck on the Millennium Puzzle, my backup plan is we're gonna do some Pokemon Infinite Fusion today. Partially because I've been doing a lot of off-stream grinding, and there's a cool There's a cool thing I want to get past, so that way I can, you know, show you guys and I can play off-stream guilt-free again. How is this supposed to fit on? Hang on. So A13. It's supposed to just slide on, it looks like. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Oh, it wasn't like together all the way. I had to kind of squeeze the model. There we go. Looks alright. Now, step 9. We need to attach the head. Yes, good. The head does not move at all. Oh well. Now next we need to get B213. B213 is right here. And I'll form the head and my axe. Most of the times it's its own piece. Other times they really expect you to paint it instead of apply the sticker. I thought the whole point of Gunpla was the fact that you don't need paint or glue. I guess that's not always the case, right? Hang on, I'm getting OCD about my model. Oh. Are we making Mewtwo or kit bashing a Pokemon fusion? I wish I was good enough to do that. In fact, I was talking about that earlier, but I'd love to make one of the Poke Fusions as a model kit, but I mean, these things are designed to be put together a specific way. I don't think that's going to be possible. Anyway, look, there's Mewtwo's weird spinal cord thing. Did I put that in backwards? I'm actually not sure. Yeah, it's saying the bigger one's supposed to be on the bottom, so I think I did this correctly. Just come in to see you breaking parts out by bending. What did I tell you? I know. I'm sorry. I got impatient. Okay, next. B14 and B15. Where is that? Hang on. That's A1. There we go. Okay, B1, 4, and 5. Oh, there we go. You know, last stream I showed off my Lucky Star playing cards as well. I kind of want to go back to that toy, because it was like an old-timey toy store, right? I wonder how many like obscure model kits they had that I just didn't notice or wasn't interested in. Gunpla may ruin my life. I'm gonna be totally honest, because I'm kind of in now. I do know I saw one of the Hello Kitty X Gundam model kits at the last convention I was at, and I kind of regret not buying it. Okay, so we have B4 and B5, and now we need to attach that to B2 and 3. So, where's that? And, whoa! Did I knock something out? I think it's just my imagination. 2. Oh, that's just one of the sprues are breaking off. 3. Be free. I wonder if there's a Butterfree model kit. You'd think more of the bug Pokemon would have one, since they have an angular, like, almost robot-y look. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, okay, I understand now. So I have to... No, I don't understand. Hang on. This one goes like this. This one goes like this. And we need to close off the model, like... Right? No, that's... Maybe? Hang on. There we go. I heard a click. That means we're doing something right. Tail can kind of turn. I assume this is for the tail. Oh, wait, this is one of his legs. Wow, that was completely wrong. So now we need B1. Well, actually, both these are B1, so I guess it doesn't matter. Come on. I apologize if I end up falling asleep. I'm still under the weather. Man, a lot of people are getting sick recently, myself included. Yeah, don't let me keep you if you need to get some rest. Okay, now we have a leg. That goes on here. Cool, there we go. And now I assume we do the same thing for the other leg. Yep, sure enough. We need B8 and B9. No, wait, hang on. Again. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, wait, no, it was these ones. Okay, I'm blind. Okay. Together. Nice. Nice and cookie. And then we need 6 B7. Oh, this is concerning. We're almost 40 minutes in. I figured I would have been done with Mewtwo by now. Oh boy, it's me being bad with time again. Oh well. Hopefully, Oh. If we don't get to Pokemon Infinite Fusion anyway, that's not the end of the world. Okay. We need 6 and 7. So like this. Okay. And then this goes here, I think. That's good. Kind of going a little out of order, but it'll help me figure out what goes where. That means this needs to go here. That goes. That goes here. Never mind. Yeah, let's go take that out. At least now I know how it's supposed to go. There. There. Oh. These. Can't get these pieces to fit together. I can't get them to fit together, and yet they're also kind of stuck. Worryingly so. Okay, I don't think I bent it. I think we're fine. Start putting these in. And also this. There we go. Okay, there we go. Kind of. I'm not using my teeth, you're using it. Feels like it's not fitting quite right. Oh my god, I knew it. I was putting it in backwards. Oh geez, how do I fix this? Okay, plan B. There you are. Time for All Reliable. Can't believe I put it in backwards. That's why I wanted to try and put it together on the kit so I wouldn't get them mixed up, but I did it anyway. On. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Is it not going to come apart? That's going to be a problem. There we go. It's slowly coming apart. First, I need to get the upper leg out. Ideally, I could take it apart just enough so I can flip it. There we go. Now, if I can make it. It's like such a stupid idea. Oh, there we go. Nice. It totally worked for once. Yes, and it fits way better now. Let's go ahead and grab two. One. We're done with the sprue. There's a Mewtwo. Obviously, he's not going to be able to stand on his own because his feet are weird. Oh yeah, where's... There we go. Okay. Okay. So now... Let's see, we need B2, 16, and 17. Where's B2? That's A1, B2. 16 and 17. Oh, there we go. Can I put these together? Yes, I do. Okay. This. Okay. Sorry I'm so coffee today. My throat was too sore yesterday for streaming. I think it might still be a little rough. But I wanted to do something today. So we attach the piece we just put together to B214. Wait, that just goes on here? Okay. Now we need B215. Is this one. In it. There. Happened again. Is this model kit supposed to be so tight? I feel like they don't expect you to play with this thing like an action figure. Now we need B219. This one right here. And then here. Okay. And we need B218. This one right here. No, disproves though. There we go. Whoop. That back in. And that in. And okay. Now we just pop that into the shoulder. Yeah, there we go. There's a lot of articulation on it. That's kind of cool looking. Anyway, now we get to repeat for the other arm, right? Yep, 22 and 23. So 22, 23. Oh yeah, if anyone knows the name of that, I know I asked this last stream and I forgot to write it down, but if anyone knows the name of that Gunpla anime, let me know and I'll write it down and I'll make time to watch it. Because I kind of want to check that out now. You know what? Let's skip ahead a little bit, since I know where they're going with this. I know this is where the hand goes. Yeah. I can still pivot it around in case I got it backwards. Now we need B221. Oh, it's the last two ones here. There's 20 and 21. Let's put that there. And let's get the shoulder part. That's another sprue down. There we go. Now, let's go on to Mewtwo. Your hands look so funny. He has yaoi hands. Anyway, so both arms are done. Now we need to get the tail, and then also make his base. So we need A1 and A2. Oh yeah, speaking of model kits I want to do, in the same trip that I bought the Millennium Puzzle, that mall had an arcade, and one of the prizes, if you bring in enough tickets, not even many, I think like 200 or something, and right by it's a machine that can give you like 1,000, you can get like a little Pac-Man model kit. I was very tempted to get that, but I didn't realize I was going to be doing a big Gunpla stream when I even got the Millennium Puzzle. Okay, so that's easy. That's the outer part of the tail. Now let's do of it. That's not going to work. I don't want to trigger Vipes anymore. I'm gonna actually try and do this proper because this brew didn't like that when I got impatient and tried to force it out. So let's do this right. Brew down. Oh, please don't get stuck in the dirt. Okay. Then parts together. And we put that onto Mewtwo. And cool, we're pretty much done already. Mewtwo returns. And yeah, the rest of this I could just kind of figure out on my own. The same as the Magikarp. Now we need to put together the base for him to sit in. Because his feet are shaped weird, so he's not going to stand on his own. Then... yes, like that. Is this supposed to only fit in a circle? Oh, I see. It's not a full circle. It's like a half circle. It only fits in a certain way. And then, boom. Nice. That's a Mewtwo. Cool. And it only took us almost an hour. That's concerning. I was kind of hoping to get these done faster. Oh well. That's one kit down. Get to the next one. I guess to keep the Pokemon theme going, let's go with Arceus next. Go. Boom. Arceus. Except concerningly, this is one of the ones I got. This was in the same haul as a Millennium Puzzle, and it is completely in Japanese, so that's worrying. Because, like, the Mewtwo and the Mew I got, like, they are in stores around here. And the box has also... actually, here, let me show that. There we go. Yeah, the box has all sorts of English on it for the Western audience. This one will probably be fine, though. I can't see it being that difficult. But we will see. And, of course, more plastic. Sorry guys, I don't know if this sounds terrible to you, but I hate the sound of plastic. Oh, you know what? This might not be too bad, because it's... the kit was physically larger, but I was, kind of worried. But no, it's only on 3 sprues, similar as Mewtwo. There we go. So this might not be too bad. Under my desk after this. Yeah, no, I think it's only big because the kit is physically large. Let's take a look. Yeah, it is completely in Japanese. That's concerning. For step 1. We need B1, 1. Oh, I feel like this is a beginner's model kit, because unlike Mewtwo, it actually tells you how to read it. Because see, it's B1, because it's B1, 1, and we need to go to number 1. I don't know if that's showing up very well on the kit. So yeah, I get the feeling this is still very much a beginner's model kit. So let's do B1. 1, that right there. Which I feel like might either be his head or the body. I kind of can't tell. Go get an Arceus. No Amber Flute required. Or Game Shark. Go. Oh wait, yeah, B1, 1. Alright, what's the next part? Is this not the actual... Oh, no, that's... Okay, it's telling you how to read the model kit. This isn't actually step 1. That's concerning. Also concerning, there's stickers that either I completely lost or weren't in this model kit. Uh-oh, hang on. Yeah, it's not in here. What gives? I'm just gonna have to live with it. Unless, what is this? Oh no, it's from Mewtwo. That's just not... Oh, there it is! I did drop it! Yes! What's Arceus' Japanese name? I kind of forget. Let's look it up. Oh, Arceus' Japanese name is still Arceus. Okay, that works. So, we're saying his name correctly. Okay, so we need to get off here and actually go to the proper step 1. We need A4 and B1, 4. And this guy, I guess, just gets to stick around on the side a while. So where's A? There we go. Oh, goodness gracious. You know what? Just to... I'm worried this is going to fall out because it's kind of not in very securely. I'm just going to go ahead and take out the base. Okay. So where's A4? A4 right here. Okay, so this is for the head because this is his weird mouth thing. And we need B1, 4. So let's see, that's 1, 4. Then we get 1. Then just slide it right in. There we go. Now we need to get A1. One's right here in the corner. And that just slides right in as well. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh yeah, there's B1. So I guess we're not going to be waiting as long as I thought to get you in. Also slides in, and also snaps into the last piece. There we go. Yeah, it is his head, look. And then, we need to get A13. So this piece right here. Go. Is weird horn thingy. That in? There. There we go. Just like that. And now we get to put stickers on his eyes, which always makes me super anxious. Oh no, don't tell me. His eyes aren't in 3 separate... No, they are one. Okay, I was worried they were 3 tiny stickers and my hands were starting to shake already. That goes here. Okay. God helps me when I go to Barbados Gundam and there's gonna be like so many more parts. There we go. Look, it's Arceus. Very cool. Anyway, next up, probably gonna be the body. We need B16, which is this one. Oh, it's already... These big pieces, they just pop right out almost. Get B16. Supposed to go like this. We need A17. Is this one. So this snaps in right. No, not like that, like this. On. Nice. Go. And then same thing for side. Go ahead and grab the other A17. Oh, whoops, sorry to hit you guys. Good God, look at the interior here. Again, I have so much respect for Bandai when whoever at Bandai makes these model kits. It just seems like so many little pieces go into them. It's like, this is not a lazy cash grab product. Like, someone put time and effort into how these pieces fit together. It's really impressive. I know we're not supposed to put the head on yet, but let's take a look at how that is gonna... Kind of jank. I feel like it's not supposed to go like that. Leave that for now. Okay, so we have the body kind of set up. Okay, and yeah, I guess I got ahead of myself by putting on the body. Now we need A14. My friend be like, my life is a movie. Broke bitch mountain. Damn, get told, dude. You doing alright, Reimu? Oh yeah, to get you caught up, we already finished... Oh, crap. Did I turn off YouTube? Whoops. There we go. We already finished Mewtwo. My sanity is gone and my stomach's about to be full. I mean, that's as good as it gets, right? Yes, as I'm sure you can tell, we got Mewtwo done, and we're working on Arceus. Women built like Mewtwo, goddamn, that'd be something. It reminds me of that weird thing about Blizzard talking about what was it called? I believe it was like their diversity chart or something. Like, they have like a weird scoring system based on like race and body type for characters, which already sounds like strange and kind of fucked up enough. But on top of that, one of the point things is realistic body type, which is weird because, you know, they work in video games where things can be anything, especially Overwatch, which is meant to be, you know, a very cartoony game. But I guess unrealistic isn't allowed in a art style anymore. I don't know. Something about that reminded me of that, and that always struck me as kind of weird. Oh, we have this weird back fin thing. There we go. Looking really nice already. Now, next, we need A5. So, that's going to be right here, A5. Oh. These just came out after 1. So, that goes...
5 months sub to the cutie mom R12 lewd mom R12 lewd mom R12 lewd mom R12 lewd mom R12.
Oh, there we go. Oh, thanks for the sub, Syndicate. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Help me buy more Gunpla. Oh yeah, I'm kind of... I know I've complained about Throne before. Not that it's like I think it's bad. I find it kind of weird. But I've decided to cave and make a throne in case you guys want to buy me more model kits. Let me ask you an important question. Do you think 9 plus 10 equals 21? I feel like that's a trick question, but that's 19, isn't it? No? You no, what? Hang on. We will solve this with maths. Two plus 5, 8 minus 5 equals what? I'm not even going to try because I'm not smart. But look. 9 plus 10. Lol. 9 plus 10 is 90. You fake as fuck. Listen, I'm a Twitch streamer. I don't know how to do math. Alright, let's get back to Arceus. Arceus, help me. Math is getting involved. We need now A8 right here. Oh, Jesus, wow. I was just pointing at it and it just came right out. It's 17. I'm gonna trust your answer there, Hoodie Wheats. Here. Cool. It is 21. I feel like you're fucking with me. I don't know, I'm gonna go with what the calculator says because I'm a brainlet. Now we need B17. B17. That goes where exactly? Oh, it goes here. Okay. Wait, no, that's not right. It goes here. Right? There we go. Oh, I was right. The head does just go right on. It was missing other stuff. The next step. Form the head. No, that's not right. Am I missing something? Oh, I need B17, right? Did I miss something? No, I did just put that on. Because that's this bit. Oh, there we go. I missed the step in the corner. Simplifies the 2 plus 15, which is 17. You done for? Listen, I'm not gonna... I may try to be friendly and open-minded, but when I see math, I just tap it right out. Okay, so next. We need... B1, 3, and 2. So these two right here. And then that goes... Oh, that's why the neck wasn't fitting right, because it needs to go over this thingy. Oh god, what if I'm putting it in backwards again? I'll just give it... Whoa! Give it a try. I put it in backwards, damn it. It's okay, at least it turns. Yeah, there we go. Hang on, but that doesn't seem right. How come... If you look at the picture, it's supposed to be flush, right? I think I screwed up again. No. We now have to employ knife. For your honor, I will proceed to beat the shit out of myself. Alright, have fun with that, buddy. $7x plus 5 oh, fuck no. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna read that. That's offensive to me. Come on. Please open up. I know I screwed up. Just please, I need you to get out. There's gotta be a better way to do this. There we go. Okay, it's coming apart now. On. Please. Arceus, give me a miracle. Berry. Okay, let's side, work that out. There we go. Come on, just a little bit more. Let's put the knife away, because I realize that doing it like this probably isn't very smart. Lol. Stop stabbing the funny fish. Is Arceus a fish? If Arceus is everything, then kind of is? I don't know. Don't ask me about Pokemon lore. Okay, so you're supposed to go in a little bit deeper, right? So it's actually flush with the body. I should have done this. Damn it. There we go. Oh wait, it was all supposed to go like... There we go. And now we put the head on. Right? There we go. That's an Arceus. The dog talks, it's a man, otherwise it's a dog. What? Did all of you do drugs today? What's happening? Arceus is everything, therefore Arceus is a trapped femboy. That checks out. Like that criticism for religion I love when people, when like anti-LGBT people go like, "Durr, God doesn't like that. That's not what God is." But like, if God made everything including that, then wouldn't God also be kind of gay? Fun to think about. Just being sexy was a crime, I'd be a law-abiding citizen. Damn, that's a really harsh cell phone. Is Arceus a sandwich? Correct. Okay, we need to do... Oh, good God. We need A3 now. So, this right here. Oh, there we go. Oh, these pieces are really coming out easy now. Now we need B2, 16, and 17. Oh, Jesus, we're finally taking off from this one. Like, everything up to this point was like the first two. I kind of forgot we had this one. Gotta be a real moomer. Okay, moomer. Okay, so we need B2, 16, 17, right? Yes. Oh, shit! There we go. If I had one of these toolkits, I'd just pay someone to do it and watch Clerks. But that's like the whole fun of it! Why would you get someone else to solve it for you? Hey, bro. Oh, right, I need to... Oh, crap, where did I put A3? So I need to... Oh, shit. Where does this go? Here? No, that's... What is that? Oh, I get it now. I think. No, I don't get it at all. Hang on. Do not... Oh, I get it, because there's like little gaps here. So that's where the spokes on this thing go. And this goes on the other side. Right? Oh, wait, no, it goes like this. Okay. There we go. Why would I have fun building something? It's because it's one of those, like, it's not the journey, it's the destination type thing, you know? I'll give you $50 to build it, 70 if you watch Clerks with me. Sure, why not? Which Clerks? Because 1 was alright and awkward, 2 is thoroughly stupid, but also quite fun. Oh, okay, so now I need B18 and A15. That OG or the animated series. I've never seen the animation. I hear it's okay, but I've just never seen it. Need 15. Wait, that doesn't seem... Yeah, this is A15, so... Let's just get the leg. This in. And then this goes... Oh, hang on. Oh wait, I think I'm putting it in backwards also. And this goes here? Hang on. Let's take you in. Suddenly a lot less confident. What's up with this gap? Why is this here? Oh my god. Okay. I'm a poof, been feeling shitty, was nauseous most of the day. Man, again, everyone's getting sick today. Get well soon, Syndicate. I hope you get all the rest you need. I'm ashamed of you, Bartholomew, not even watching the anime series. I like Clerks. I wouldn't call myself a Clerks super fan, though. Uh-oh, I dropped it. I am doing this right. It just... Where's this go? Oh, doy. It goes in the other hole. Okay. Now it looks like this. Gap Moe. You ain't gotta be a super fan to watch the animated series. I don't know, but it's like, Clerks is okay. I gotta be in the... It was one of those things I definitely watched a lot more when I was younger, and there was like... It was before I had access to the internet, and I just, most of my time was either being forced to go outside or seeing what was on TV. How's this supposed to fit together? The animated series looks fucking cool. I assumed you'd seen it. Are you saying you haven't seen it? I thought you were the Clerks super fan around here. Cool, there we go. It's one of Arceus's weird leg thingies. I'd seen bits and pieces of it. What little I'd seen of it, it does look fairly well animated, but you know, I wasn't gonna drop what I was doing and take a look. My friend is the Clerks fan, he's watched it all. Damn. Alright, and then we do the same thing for the other leg. So let's get A2. Fuck. Okay, there it is. I watched Clerks 1, Mallrats, and a bit of EAS. Oh, the animated series, duh. Yeah, because of the Kevin Smith movies I'd seen, I don't know if what's it called? The movie about God. Why am I drawing a blank? Dogma. Dogma is a fun movie. I really enjoy that one. Probably my favorite of the Kevin Smith movies. Aside that, I did enjoy Clerks 1. And also Clerks 2, although it's not as good as 1, I think, because it is just a full-on cartoon. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is also just really indulgent in a mostly good way. It is a fun movie if you just turn your brain off and just watch the characters go. Okay, now we need 15 and 14. Mallwats, Dogma Balls. That's clever. Did he stay up all night working on that one? Okay, so this goes here. And put this over it. Was Paul a Kevin Smith movie? Was it directed by Kevin Smith? If yes, then yes. If no, then no. Or what was it the fans called it? The Askew-niverse, I believe. Because after a while, Kevin Smith tried to make all of his movies canon with each other. Which I don't know if it really works for it. Did Jay and Silent Bob show up in Dogma? I think they may have, but I kind of don't remember. The new Jay and Silent Bob was bad since he tries to force his daughters into it. That's kind of a weird... That doesn't always work for everything. Because, like, Bill and Ted 3 did something like that and actually did a fairly good job with it. Surprisingly so. But that doesn't work for everyone. Okay, so we need B2 8. 1. Here, I think. Now we need the other A15. Yeah, sorry if I'm not using the snippers. I'm kind of trying to get these done quick. They were in Dogma. They were the prophets. Of fucking course they were. Of course Jay and Silent Bob would be prophets. That is quite funny, though. There's also a word I use semi-often is serendipitous or serendipity, and that was the movie that young Momo learned that word from. It was from a stripper named Serendipity. That's the joke. And actually kind of funny in a way. Because they kind of stumble into it, because that's what the word means. That's a little funny. Alright, we need B2 9. Whoa. And these. There we go. Alright, leg number 2 is done. Wait, am I doing this right? Yes, we did. Okay. Well, the cool thing is, this might be a statue that'll actually stand on its own, which is kind of cool. There we go. They were trying to make a prophet, so they were prophets. That's fucking stupid. Jay and Silent Bob have their own comic book store open to this day. Yeah, it's pretty much just the Kevin Smith gift shop for Kevin Smith nerds. Okay, we're on step 21 now already. Step 22 is B2 13 and 12. So 13, 12. And they just snap right in. Doing good. Thank you. That's fucking stupid. Correct. It is kind of stupid, yeah. Everything about Kevin Smith is at once stupid, but really commendable. Because, like, even when he was a big shot, he was always kind of, like, indie. And he is a guy who listens to his fans a lot. So there's a lot to, you know, respect there. Like, he always casts his same group of friends in all his movies. And also he takes in fan feedback and does a lot of touring for fans. Like, he is a guy who cares, you know? And I don't think anyone can knock that. A phrase came to mind that I had to look up from the animated series. Oh, we need A9 now. A9. I'm beginning to think I may have gotten too many model kits. I may have to do this another stream. Wait, how's this? Oh, it just slots in like this, right? Can I put it in backwards again? Oh, there we go. Yep. It just goes right in. Vibes would be so disappointed. I know. What's the line? Ask forgiveness, not permission. Something. Okay. So now we need 20, 21, and A11. A11. This little guy. Need 20 and 21. Forgive me, I am becoming impatient. Okay, and then, oh god, where did A, there we go. This tiny little guy. Wait, hang on. Goes in here? So small, my stupid fingers can't deal with it. There we go. Sorry if I was being rude earlier. No, you're fine. You're just being you right now. Okay, so this is the upper leg. Now we need B110. 10. And then that go. Hang on, where? Here, I think. Thank you for the posture check. Okay. Goes like that. Now we need A18. It's A18 right here. Same as before, that slides in here. Easy. It's like the picture. And we need B111. Please get unstuck. There we go. Why does it feel like I'm running out of legs? Hey, how's this supposed to go? Like this? Yes! There we go. That goes where? Here. And now we do the same thing for the other side. So, 812. Boink. And 18. Cool. Okay, so. Oh. Then. Why is it so small? I need to figure out where I put B12. There we go. Look how teensy this thing is. It's so small, it's probably not even showing up on the stream. Sure. Cool. Hey, now we need... D210. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, wait, no, I needed, Oh, wait, no, it was this one, okay. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. Here. Oh, wait, that's... Alright. Is it? Because this picture here shows it going straight. Uh-oh. Did I get the legs backwards? I may have. Well, now we have a problem. Hang on, let's put you down for a second. I need to stop doing this. This is a beginner kit, for crying out loud. I should not be making so many corrections like... Oh, well, at least this one's easier to put apart. See? There we go. Take you apart. Just get out. There we go. That off to the side. Now, this should go here, right? Actually, I'm not sure if this is right now. I think I did have it right the first time. Eat the forbidden onion ring. Which one? A15? Oh god, you mean this thing? I don't want to die yet. Oh, yeah, that's for the front leg. Okay. This one... goes like this. Right? This one... goes here. These. Oh boy, let's try the other one. Maybe I'm getting them mixed up now. I've done a great job making this harder than it needs to be. This doesn't fit right. I have it backwards? Why doesn't this fix? It's saying it should go here. Is it too big? Oh no, why doesn't this fit? Oh no. Oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, there's a little divot here. It's supposed to go there. Okay. Now I understand. Now we need B111. Did I already take that out? Okay. There we go. Alright, that was stressful. And then that goes on this thing, right? How much rotation on there? But I guess it kind of works. Alright, now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Now the second one needs to be done the same way. Programming's lame. Can we switch to Skunch Borep? The sad thing is I know you're saying SpongeBob SquarePants, and I'm not sure how. What a glorious, merciful God. Why doesn't mine look like that? Supposed to go the other way? Did I screw up again? Already have this bit here. Need B210. When was B210 again? Uh-oh. Oh, I guess we're also done with this sprue. That's kind of cool. Oh god, was it this one? No, that can't be right. It's... no, I'm not sure. One that's supposed to give it room to rotate, right? There we go. That's the way it's supposed to go. I'm gonna lurk until it's time for the onion ring. I think it's coming up soon. Then the two halves go like this. There we go. Alright, I was getting worried for a second. Now the legs are done. Okay. Both legs are now in. Now it is time for the donut. Oh boy, and there's a lot of pieces to it. Wait, what? Oh god, it's these tiny little... You see these? These tiny little pieces, they're gonna go in. Okay, it's not coming out, so now it's time for the snip snips to come back out. I forget, you have to snip snip in a very certain way. Circumcision. We must circumcise God. Is this Shin Megami Tensei 6? Okay, so you see the tiny little divots in the forbidden donut? That's gonna be these little guys. Oh boy. Let's try not to lose them. Goes in here. Why? My fingers are not built for this. There we go. 1. Two. Jesus, we're already pushing 2 hours. I may have to save the rest of the model kits for another stream. Like, in case Will still isn't feeling well tomorrow or after I finish Druids. Wow, just because they're entry-level kits, I really underestimated how long these were going to take. But hey, that's more content, I guess. Cool. You have the Forbidden Donut. Ow. Now, which side is the donut supposed to go in? This? This. There we go. Now the front part goes in. Arceus. Sick. This looks kind of awesome already. This might be my new favorite of the Pokemon line. That Magikarp's pretty good, but this looks really, really great. Let's see, can he stand on his own? Yes! No, he needs all 4 feet down. I can't have him have 1 leg up. Now we need to form the tail. We need B22 and A10.
Sprinkles for the donut.
Cool. Whoa! Thanks to the 1,000 bits, Hoodie Wheat. Sprinkles for the donut. That's pretty funny. Tail. There. Now what? Oh, cool. The, one, I didn't realize the base was a Pokeball. That's kind of cool. 2, it doesn't even have a handle. It doesn't even have a thing to hold him in. It just holds his back legs. Whoops. That. And then he can do the pose like when he's using Judgment. Sick. Oh, wow. Actually, still very top heavy. Oh. That's an Arceus. Look at that. Fish feel neutral about me. Women are confused by me. There we go. That is 2 models done. Very cool. What time is it? We're already 2 hours in. I wonder if we have time for another one. It would be wrong to do Goku without Vegeta. Do I want to do the RX-78? Or do I want to save that to do alongside Barbados? What time is it, for that matter? You remind me of that Nick figure that smashed into the floor that was made of Legos during an earthquake. Okay. You know what I could do? You know what? Let's try and solve the Millennium Puzzle until 2 hours are in. Not that I expect to do it, but I did promise I would do it. And then next stream we could do Goku and Vegeta as the Dragon Ball set, and then the RX-78 and Barbados as a set. So, once more into the breach. Oh, Jesus. This piece gets to go in last. Barbados? Oh yeah, I have a Barbados Gundam. Yeah, so next time I do a Gunpla stream, next one's gonna be the RX-78 Freedom type. And Barbados the Barbados mobile suit. Also, we have Goku and we have Vegeta. I think I maybe bought too many of these things. I wasn't expecting the Pokemon ones to take that long. So, this is pretty much the state of the puzzle when I left off. And me having not looked at this thing for like a week isn't going to help. Well, on the plus side, I did promise my friend Suri that if and when I couldn't solve it, I would give it to her to try and solve. What did I do before? I know this goes here, but it's very loose, so it's going to keep falling out. What else? Oh, God. I was kind of hoping being away from this thing for a while would give me like a eureka moment of like figuring it out. No, I'm already just as stuck as last time. Let's see, because like... Oh, shit. See what I mean? Is this supposed to go together like this? And then all this goes together like... Fuck. Like this. That's most of it right there. The question is, how do we get the rest of this in? You get to go back. I guess I can keep it simple. I can try and see what piece is supposed to go. Please go back in. I feel like there's a piece similar to this here, because there's another, like, crevice here. Which means one of the smaller pieces probably needs to go in there. Remember, it took Yugi 8 years to do this, and it feels like that's gonna take the fucking same for me. Oh no. There's gotta be another pair of pieces here that completes like the little pyramid look. Question is which one? Clearly not that one, that's too big. I'm like constantly afraid I'm somehow missing pieces. Oh. Hey. Okay. Barbados Slim. That's funny. Or does this go here? Oh, that's... I see this notch here for the triangle, which means... First, let's put you back. I were to... No, that's not working. Where's the other triangle piece? Let's put it over here. Move to this one. Ideally, one of these should just fucking fit, right? But life isn't so simple. I'm gonna fucking... Yeah, so I'm about as stuck as I was last time. Nope! Okay. Back to you later. Something I'm missing here. Oh, wait, I see. This is part of the, on. We go back to the forbidden piece. Let's put that back in. Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's gonna be... No, that's not right. However... I can try and find which one of these pieces forms the bottom. Oh wait, we already know that. Duh. Shit, god damn it. Apparently I have a knack for Gunpla, but when it comes to solving puzzles, I'm not very good at it. Okay. It does kind of fit together, but very weirdly. Yeah, we still need more shit to hold it on to the main puzzle body. I think this is as complete as this part's gonna get, except for the notch in the middle. I need to figure out what that is. I still have these other corner pieces, which I'm almost certain this is supposed to go here somehow. No, or it could go here. It has to be one of those two. But not really, no. This sort of fits. No, it doesn't actually. On top of that, we're missing a bunch of the flat top. Ugh! Your kid's using Gunpla. Or at 11. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. I still don't know how to solve this. This doesn't fit even when I lay it on flat. That tells me that this has to go here somehow. Because it does fit, it just nothing is holding it in again. Does the outside have a brick pattern? It might be a clue. It does. I feel like I somehow need to get something going in the back. Ooh, I do see the slot here. Maybe that's a hint for one of these corner pieces. Or so I thought. This is so hard. I guess I can see what fits. Oh, where was that one notchy bit that I thought... Okay, these two fit together. But again, nothing is holding them together. So it's just gonna fall apart again. But I can at least see where they're supposed to go, maybe. But actually, this... Nope, never mind. Off again. Your entrance into Eden depends on this. Guess I'm not getting in then. God, I can't even read a mind get in this puzzle. Okay. Need so close to getting somewhere. The question is, something is supposed to go in here to hold everything in place. What that is a goddamn mystery. Yeah, no. Put these here. If I start pairing these pieces up, hopefully things will begin to line up with it. We have another one of these corner pieces. That doesn't fit. We need to find another one with like the zigzag pattern that fits in here. I'm almost certain this goes up here somewhere. Ooh, actually that might... right there. Oh, you can even see, it does kind of line up, but again, nothing is holding it in. What if I take these two, try desperately to keep them together with one hand, or just fuck it, let's just do it like this. It does kind of line up. Hard. Let's try and solve it upside down like this. So this goes here, sort of. Then this in. No, that doesn't work. If I'm onto something, it should fit in here too, right? But it doesn't, so I'm wrong. Back to square one. You sure that doesn't work? I'm not sure of anything. What about this one? Does work. Try and pick it up. Oh, okay. At least we solved this chunk of it. This is one of the corner pieces. It worked. Still very loosely, but it worked. Okay. I think this might work. Help me, Pepsi. I think I can do this. Because now 3 of the 4 corners are in, which means all the remaining corner pieces that I don't have assembled have to go together. So if I'm right, then... Still not sure about you. Where are the other corner pieces? These pieces look the same.
Good job. A single bit of progress.
Single bit of progress.
Not bad.
Thanks for the bit and the pun. I appreciate it. Oh, crap. I'm not missing a piece, am I? I thought I put them all in the box. This is making me anxious. Okay. I'm gonna start putting them over here to narrow the search. Here we go. Here's the last corner piece. Which means it has to go here, right? No. Not necessarily. This has to go like this. No? No, that doesn't work, actually. It does kind of work like that. No. Oh my god, no, I was so confident. Eve, we don't have to get it all together now. Get together. Because, going off of my theory, if it goes like this, then there's another piece that goes in here that will complete it. That piece is not that. Think. This one. Yes, there we go. Look, it even lines up. You can kind of see, maybe too blurry, but look. Now it looks like one contiguous piece. Even though nothing but gravity is holding it in, again. But hopefully we can now figure something out with these pyramid pieces. I have a hunch that this goes here, because look, this long piece is flush with the rest of it. But we need something else to go there first. Unless, about this one. No, that very wasn't it. Put you down for now. Shit. I can just put that back. What lines up with this one? Man, this puzzle is brutal, yeah. And remember, the instructions on how to solve it aren't included. You have to go online there. And they do give you a QR code to do that, but it is discouraged because it's a puzzle. Okay, these two line up. So, question is, you get these two pieces, it should go here, right? Not necessarily. But like here. It fits on the slot. There's a slot here. Right? I'm getting less confident now. I swear, I feel like I'm on the cusp of figuring this out. I think I'm off. What about the other similar one? Negative. What about this one? No. go back to pairing them up. That's probably going to be the best idea, but I can figure out what else goes here at the end. That could probably help narrow down my options. The question is... Go back to the puzzle. Oh god, I forgot how frail this whole is. I'm suddenly less sure that these go here. No, wait, but you would have to, right? Not necessarily. At least we know these corner pieces line up. Oh crap, I got them mixed up. Okay, these two go together. Shit. Okay. What just came apart? I think that's just a random piece. So these two go together. So do these go? Duh! Okay. This and this go together. Can't believe they cut all this original content from the show. Yeah, I think I made the joke last stream of like, boy, imagine if episode 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was just Yugi going, fuck, fuck, shit. It would make me like him a lot more. Kind of works. It doesn't push itself out of the way. I'm about as sure of this being it as the other one. His grandpa gets mad at him for cursing. Yeah, but Grandpa Muto understands because he tried to solve it as well. Kind of works. Then what about... Leave this here. No, that's a dumb idea. We need to try and keep everything together, or else I'm gonna forget shit again. Need to find where the top bit for this is. Is it this? Oh, please. Okay. This works. It's still loose, though. Then... What was the part that went here? But I think it was this one. Does line up. There's nothing here locking anything into place. I think we need something else first. Is it on the actual puzzle box? Oh, if there's a top, then yeah, this can't go in that corner. It would have to go here. And it lines up with this gap right here. So frail. Oh, I think I'm onto something. I think that's right. So scared to flip. No, let's not. I have to assume I'm right. Yugi, stop trying to ascend to godhood. It's a school night. And this has to go... No. I'm so close to completing the 4 corners. And this is the last one, right? this then. How did I have this? I already forget. This is exactly what I was afraid would happen. Ah. It must have sucked developing the CAD file for this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I bet you the mangaka didn't fucking plan out to this level how the puzzle works. It's just supposed to be a cool-looking thing. Wait, no, that has to go like this then, right? Because then it doesn't make any sense otherwise. Goes in here again. No, that's not. I had everything together already. Oh god, I lost what goes to this piece. Go here. No. I'm gonna attempt to flip it over. Shit, I'm not attempting shit, never mind. No, 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 please. I'm missing a corner piece. The top isn't finished yet. But I have to be on the right track. Shit. Let's go again. Wait, or did this piece go here? I'm not sure anymore. No, that goes way. Ugh. The corner you're holding needs to slide further to line up with the other corner. I am not sure. At least these line. No, there we go. Lines up like that. Leaving a small notch. Do I have any pieces with a notch like that? I do. This one. That doesn't. There's a similar piece. I'm so goddamn close. If I do one last push, I think I can solve the puzzle. That doesn't even fit. I didn't even realize. Are these triangles different sizes? Where's the other one? Wow, this one's way bigger. Yeah, so I have to go here, right? Only in a certain way. Shit. No, please. I have it again. this. Fits. My stupid fingers are knocking things out of alignment. This goes in here. Alrighty. Maybe I didn't have it in all the way, and the smaller one is what goes there. Where was that smaller one? No, that doesn't work. So is this one? Oh. It totally fits. Now the question is, what's up with this notch? I think something else is supposed to go there first to fill in that notch. Wait, no, that can't be the case, because what else could go there? Unless this thing. Come on, it's so close. I'm gonna go play TF2. Good luck on stream, Stoopy. Have fun with that. You'd think it'd be this, but it just doesn't fit right. The only piece that would make sense. I did it. It went in. And also it's holding in the other pieces. I think I could do this. Then no. Okay. Coming together now. It's gonna suck so bad when I disassemble this for my friend. He might just have to deal. Maybe I can ask a Tem to put it apart for me. Okay, let's go back to this thing. Anything that puts these parts together does line up at least. Part out. And something here. Put it back on. Just so I can visualize this better. I mean, how did it go? That. Okay. No. Okay. No big deal. Breathe. At least we know this can't be wrong. This has to be correct. Then, if we put it with this... Okay. Where'd that one... mean... has to go here. Which means these two have to connect together somehow. Right? Sort of do. But also not really. Oh no, okay. If I were to put this... I think I understand what the puzzle wants me. I need to pull that out a little. Then put it back in a way that it holds in that. Then once I snap this piece in, it'll lock down the triangle as well. Once more from the top. Shit, I'm getting mixed up now. Put this back in. This does have to... Shit, now I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there we go. It does snap in like that. Means have this ready, and then slot this in, snap it in. Wait, then it just slides out anyway? There we go. Oh, you alright? Okay, so we have this part together, and it works. Now, the rest of it back together. This still goes here. This goes here. This here. Wait. Maybe there's something on the top here that slots. No, it doesn't work. I don't. At least I could just slot you back in, Zach. I think it should. Now I'm less sure. What did I do to have this stay in place before? I lost the other corner piece. I had it here somewhere. There it is. This go. My god, this puzzle's so hard. Shit. This. Hey. Does line up still. Then when I get this big triangle piece, it's slot. No, it needs to go a certain way. Yes. Kind of mixed up again. I did. It was this one. Oh, this is so difficult. Back in. That. Two in. What order? Shit. Where? No, what piece did I have attached to it? Or it fell apart. Breathe. Okay. Oh, it has to go with one. This one. Okay. together in here. Oh, that can't be. Does sort of fit. I think I'm getting off base again. Just put you two together. You back in. No, wait, because I had that corner done. Right? Yeah, that's right, because then it clicks in like that. That is correct. Then... And... Still floating on nothing. You know, it helped. Let me get the big triangle. Slots right in here. Okay. And this back in here. Okay. It's a pretty big chunk out of that side, too. Where does this fit in? Leave that on the lid, just so I know it has extra emphasis. I feel like I'm gonna get this front face on. The back would have to lock in at the same time as one of these other pieces. Goes in here. Add. What if I do it? No, that doesn't. There'd be no way to slide it in. Something with this piece does have to go in. Fits this gap. Does kind of fit. Doesn't stay in. I like how you're giving me a brief sabotage. Pretty fun. Ah, just so close. I missed. Breathe, I command you. Try to take this out and then... No, because nothing would be holding it in. I think this has to stay complete as it is. Shit. This part fell out. Okay, at least now I know it does go. Wait, how did it go again? Shit. I'm getting turned around again. Like this. It has to go like this. This back in. Get you back in. Okay. Put that flatten the top back in to lock it in place. Maybe. The problem is even though they fit together, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess we have most of the shape, which means one of the flats has to lock. The other one doesn't even make sense. It has to be this. No. Yeah, no, it has to be this one. There's even a notch for it. Means do it like this. Out. Then this back in. English. Then somehow. Feels like it should go together. And it does. Just took a little bit of monkeying around with it. This back in. So. Oh. Okay. Staying. Shit. Now, where was that other corner? It was this one. It does fit a little bit better now. But not perfectly. Unless I was totally wrong about... Because I'm pretty confident this is how it's supposed to go, yeah? But that other corner piece could have wrong parts in it that I'm instead supposed to use over here. So, where was it? Oh wait, that can't be, because... No, wait, I'm getting mixed up again. So it's not this one. Maybe this one. It's a match! It even fits in the little nook right here. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Which now means the other piece I thought was it has to go here somehow. Question is... fucking how? Okay, first order of business, we need to figure out what fits in this little bit right here. I really think I can do this. We now have more of the puzzle done than we don't. How is the final part going to fit together? Okay. There's a very distinct, like V pattern that has to fit in here. Which one? That's not it. This isn't it. Part of Mewtwo. That just came. This one. This is it. Okay. That means this has to fit in here. Wait. Goes here, which means it has to go here somehow. There's kind of a slot there. Is that going to be for this thing? Okay, but like, does fit, I think. Okay, let's out again. Okay, do back in here. Then, yeah, seems right. I do think this has to go in first. It snaps right in, very sturdy as well. Then, there we go. Sort of. It unsnapped this piece, so let me just get it back in. I think this is working. Well, actually, no. No, please. Or wait, or was it too crooked because I accidentally knocked other pieces out of alignment? Okay. Then, careful. What's up with this piece that knocks it out? No, that can't work. Because every time I try to put them together... No, it's like no, they have to work. They even fit right. It's just something about how I'm putting them together isn't... Unless it's just not supposed to snap in. I'm just gonna have to come back to that one later. Because if it does go like this, then once I finish this other corner, it'll be locked in enough to take that piece, hopefully. Also, we have... shit. There we go. Now it's back in. Have that. I have a piece that fits there. I think it's in this one. Shit. One of those sliding pieces that always seem to screw me over. Shit. It fit in, but actually something actually fell out. This one. It... What is this music? It was lo-fi beats to study to. Alright, what's this music? Is it bad? Oh, it just ended. It's from the Lo-Fi Girl streaming channel on YouTube. I mentioned them last time, but they say this music is royalty free, so that's why I like playing it on these streams. Wait, no, that can't be right. See, look, now there's a hole. And if there's a hole, this whole thing falls apart. Yeah, that can't be right. I'm getting completely mixed up. At least we know this goes here now. Try and turn off my speaker again. There we go. This goes here now. Was the hole closed by one of the pieces that used to be there? Oh yeah, probably. What did I have here? I'll put this piece then. Doesn't close on top. Unless this isn't the right piece. This isn't the right piece. Yeah, why did it fit so good? I think I was on it for a second, and then I kind of... Thumbs up and over to fill the gap. Doesn't necessarily have to be this one. I'll come back to you later. This is one of the corner pieces. I'm gonna keep that ready. That's the other corner piece it goes to. Almost certain this would have to go here. That go again? Jeez. It's falling apart and so am I. I feel like this has to go... Oh, shit, 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 shit. There we go. To go... Doesn't work either, because I thought it would have to go here, line up with the main face of the puzzle. That doesn't work. It is definitely this one. No, that doesn't. Put it back the way you had it. I'm wondering what's up with this gap. Unless something slides in. That's not it. The other flat. There has to be something that slides in there and fills in that gap. Thankfully, it's such a specific shape that would have to be a perfect fit. Even this. Take this. That in. That might work. Then this piece in some. Have it before, like this. That does work. Okay, good. Okay, now we've filled that gap, which means we need to rebuild this corner. After I'd forgotten how I did it the first time. So dumb. At least we know one of the notch thingies is here. So now it's a matter of finding that right corner. It was this one. I remember, that's why I put it out of the way, because I knew I would forget later. It does line up. Very, very well, actually. And look, there's a slot here for what's probably going to be the last of the flat bits. No, not that one. No, wait. This one. Such a... There we go! We've almost completed the top part. First, where was that last corner? This one. This is the one that I said need to lock in here somehow. I feel like that. More like that, because it fits a little better like that. Then... Sure. I think I'm running into the same problem earlier. Why do these two parts not fit together? Oh, that's really in there now. What if I'm wrong and that doesn't go like that, but it goes here? I think I made this realization before. There, because it totally does. Now I need to find the actual corner piece, which seems to be this one. It goes. Maybe. Actually, now I'm less sure. Try this one. Okay, it fits better there. In fact, there's a little notch here for it, so that has to go there. Means this has to go here somehow. Keep this on the lid. This is about to get nasty. Oh, I think I screwed it up. Alright. Need to go back to square one. This needs to go here somehow. It's right. Then we need this piece. Go here. It has to go like that, because it doesn't make any sense otherwise. Just need to go in more somehow? Alright, I'm gonna attempt to brute force it. Has to just click in, right? Unless, let's just have it not fully snapped in enough so that way I can weasel this in over it. And then when I lock this in, it should lock the other one in. Doesn't work. Why isn't this working? They each work fine on their own without each other, but the second I try to get them together, it fails. Spectacularly, something's falling apart. Okay. Let's just not even worry about this piece. So at least we know it goes here. No. Should. No, I'm not going to try and force it anymore. I'm just going to break it doing that. Let's focus on the other parts first. Those two go together. Oh yeah, right, and also the big triangle still goes in here, so let's just put that back. Does it never seem to fit right? Oh. And this still goes here. Now, we need to complete this part. We need to find what fits with this corner. No, that doesn't. We are running out of pieces, though. We have to be getting close. Oh, actually this piece works. It should fit in there, just the fitting is so tight. Fine. Just have to come back to that later. And then I'll reassemble what comes out after I... Oh, wait. This is supposed to... Oh, I understand now. Then it goes in there. Can't believe some of these pieces slide in. That's kind of nuts. I cleaned up all the sprue stuff. Yes, I did. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, there we go. Just do it like this. Then this. Let go again. Hang on. Okay, so it goes like that. This goes here. Shit. Here. That. And this should go in. Like this. I can't get this. There's a word for all these interlocking pieces. Dickish. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh my god. Because I'm almost certain this needs to go in like this. This needs to go in. This. And what's it going? What? Oh wait, no, they don't even fit together like this. I'm off, actually. I am right about these sliding in like that. And this has to go somewhere else. These slide together, these have to go together, because that it wouldn't work that well, would it? Otherwise? Then that means this would have to go. Oh, it does kind of fit like that, too. I think really. The other corner. Yeah, that doesn't even. So this has to go. No, wait. Good. No, wait. It goes there. Actually, getting myself psyched out. But this doesn't fit well either. It does fit. Doesn't fit either. Oh. How can that be? Oh yeah, because one of the fucking corners fell off. That's right. Now I get to solve that all over again. I'm confident this still goes like that, though. Let's find the whole ass corner I managed to lose. Oh wait, here they are. Oh yeah, it's the one I can't get to fit right with the... that one. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. I'm gonna break the puzzle apart trying. We're already through. So close and yet so far. Let's go. In fact, lengthwise, it does kind of match up. And there's a little notch here for it. And oh god, that was for the front of the puzzle. Right, part of that came off. Shit. God, what piece was that again? Why did I let that big of a piece come off? This one. What was this one? Then... that still might line up. Yes, yes it does. Okay, good. Then... Ah! So nervous now. Okay, that needs to stay there. I keep getting so disorganized that once they go in the pile, I lose track of what it is. So if this doesn't fit in, it has to go over there somehow. Top part? Couldn't be. That has to be something else, because the top is pretty much done. I have to line up with this. How did I lose it? Oh god, how did I get so mixed? I keep on doing progress. I know, but... The part of it fell off, and I didn't see what happened. We need the jagged part that fits in there, and it couldn't be this, but it has to be the other one, like it. Oh, it's only 1 in the morning, okay. No, I just tried that. Oh, this fits. Oh yeah, right. This is the sliding puzzle that I... Sort of just... Stuck now. Now. This needs to go in. Wow, this is already... What was the last hurdle I got? Oh, this is supposed to go here, but how did I get this? It just sort of worked. I need to find the other side of this first. I'm getting completely mixed up now. This does fit. It's like this. Needs to go somewhere like that. Which it doesn't. Puzzle's so hard. At least fix this. Yes, it now fits back together. So then if this fits like this, doesn't. Might be the other similar. No, that's not it either. feel like I had this figured out at one point, and then a lot of it broke, and I lost it. One of these corner pieces. I might have lost it. It's still not fit together right. They're still absolutely not. I guess I could just come back to it later. I know this large triangle goes here. And then which was the corner that I fucked up? No. That does. Doesn't fit though. I put it. Does work. Of shit. No, not really. Kind of. No, wait, 'cause you see the triangle part, it's off center. Has to be the other one. It does fit, but now we're back to the sliding puzzle problem. Digital things are better than IRL things. Not necessarily. I mean, if this was like a video game puzzle, I feel like it would lose a lot of... Oh wait, it does fit. I don't know how, but that worked somehow. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. Okay. Getting warmer. Then this last corner piece has to be this one. There we go, and it does line up. Now, we have all four corners done. Ugh. Does this go in the... Oh, shit. That back corner is still not being held in at all. I guess I don't need the triangle to be in there because, you know, I know it goes now. What about this one? Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. It's in here. Kinda does. Shit. I really don't want to lose progress. no. Not like this. I already managed to lose it. How did I lose it? There it is. Okay. I can't. Fit. No, they don't. That doesn't. However, this probably would fit with the smaller triangle if it's anything like the other side. Does. Question is the rest of it. But I still need to find what completes this other corner piece. Where'd the other corner go? All the corners are on, right? I want to try something. As established ages ago, this still goes here. This goes here. Do overlap at all. No, they don't. Let's put the big one back in, though. Hopefully with both the triangle pieces in. Maybe a way to lock on the bottom will reveal itself. The top flat part. Big triangle. Go together like this? No, that doesn't. And at least take this off and come back to it later. Here. And this is right. This should link in. Oh, because it needs to complete this corner. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't even fit. I could be wrong about that going there at all. The fit is already better when I remove it. That could be one of the reasons why I can't get the bottom to fit. But now we're kind of back in square one with that. I can just find where the bottom of this triangle. Oh, that may be the first bit of it right there. No, because then the big triangle mechanism gets stuck on it. other ones. We do know this has to complete the rest of the face somehow. Those look promising. But again, nothing to lock it down with. Hang on, no, I kinda had it work before. Like this? I don't think so. I think one of these long pieces has to go to one of the triangles. No, that doesn't even work. I might need to throw in the towel. I think this might actually be too hard for me. Try a different side. I can at least try and keep these together, because even though I don't know how it fits, I do know that the big triangle has to go there. Little one has to go here somewhere. Find which of these pieces go little, if at all. No, never mind. Go back to this one. All we know has to go like this. Something has to go in these parts of the puzzle. There's a missing gap here. Has to go there. Have to not only... It would pretty much have to complete this little corner here. Now we arrive back at the weird boot piece. Because it does fit. Doesn't fit with... Unless... If I were to put it... Yeah, no, the big triangle keeps pushing it, so it can't work. I somehow... What am I doing wrong? It does fit in perfectly. Then when you put it here, it lines up with the triangle shape. Then when I try to put in the... Unless I'm putting it in wrong. goes wrong and the big triangle doesn't go there? Doesn't line up. Unless I'm... No, it couldn't be. That doesn't work. Maybe lock in the corners that keep falling out. Shit. And assuming that this big triangle goes... Sorry, I'm not doing any commentary. I'm just trying to think. Did lose this corner again. Didn't notice. I really need to stop doing it. Which one was it again? Ugh. I'm losing. I was so close. I made a good push for it. But I don't think I can do this. The other piece for this. Did I ever find it? I honestly can't remember. Couldn't be this one because this part is completely shit. Vertical. I got this. I'm not sure if I do. That makes no sense. I'm just guessing at this point. Close. Ugh, crap. There we go. Has that have something to do with the small trunk? Something that fits this corner. I'm so stumped. Oh, I'm so tired. The most I have I can work off is the placement of the side triangle. No, wait. No, I have it backwards again. It was... I swear these things fit better early. Unless I just lost the piece. That goes... This goes here. Everything else... Not know. The corner of that. What if I were to just start again from the beginning with this? I do know I need to go here. Is it right? Up this one. Does work. Means bring in this thing. No, that. We're already at 3.5 hours. I think I'm gonna have to admit defeat. I can't figure out the... This was a fun stream, though. I mean, building it was the fun part. And also... we have Mewtwo and Arceus here. Both great-looking model kits. Especially Arceus, man. I'm happy I got this one. But... I am better at assembling these things than solving them. So, yeah, they did turn out really good. I'm very happy with them. Let me see if there's even anyone I can raid. For now, let me go get the puzzle ready for my friendo. I did promise them when I throw in the towel that I would give it to them. Floofy's streaming right now. She's streaming the new Kirby game. So yeah, I can throw you guys her way. It almost feels like a crime taking it apart after how much time I put into it, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, right. This is just a really massive piece. I didn't have to slide anything together for that one. I think I have it all properly disassembled. I like to think I made a really good effort of it, but you know. I have to say, for something that I assume is designed for kids, they really weren't kidding about how hard this was. Why doesn't it fit right? What if I did it like this? There we go. E. Go. The mystery of the Millennium Puzzle will not be solved on stream. I am sad to say. But here's hoping my friend can figure this out. For now, let's get you guys moved over to Floofy's channel. I want to thank you guys for showing up to these model building streams. I know solving the Millennium Puzzle is probably a lot more... I guess we have 8 viewers. That is a lot. That's kind of surprising, actually. I know solving the Millennium Puzzle was really long, and having no payoff is disappointing. But, like, I'm not going to do another stream where I just struggle and not figure it out. So, let's do raid Floofy Ava. Boom. And we're getting ready to send 8 people over to Floofy. I'm watching a walkthrough of the solution. It's mean. Oh god. Please don't send it to me. Because I don't want to influence my friend when she tries it. Yeah, I just cannot figure it out. So yes, we're getting ready to send 8 people to Floofy. Tomorrow, if Will is feeling better, we're going to be finishing Mystery of the Druids. For sure. If not, then I'll have to figure out something else. Because honestly, I wanted to do this Gunpla stuff tomorrow, but, you know, Will is sick, so couldn't make it. The original plan was to finish Druids, then do Gunpla, and then do the Ebe remake. I guess worst case scenario, I could do the rest of my my models tomorrow as well. I still have Barbados Gundam, I have RX-78 America Edition, Vegeta, and Goku. I guess I'll just have to play it by ear. I mean, when don't I do that? Regardless, be here 10 p.m. EST tomorrow, and I'll try to have something figured out. For now, I'm going to send you guys over to Ava, so see you guys later. Take care of yourselves.